will talk with me. Saieed, your host. Sorry for my attire, ladies and gentlemen. Was a little busy today, but nevertheless, I'm here. Ladies and gentlemen, our boat, our TNT Spirit boat, once again have been dried up. Once again, after 3 days of sailing, ladies and gentlemen, hydraulics problem. Apparently, the mechanical crew on board, like they did not give it a thorough check before setting that boat out on the sea. After 9 months, viewers, dried up again after 3 days. Viewers, another disaster. Another disaster. But according to passengers, the sailing was smooth. Smooth sailing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what if the engines of these boats were stalled out at sea again? What do you think would have happened? Ladies and gentlemen, another disaster, another rescue, without Coast Guard, without helicopter, without lifeguards, again. And according to Colin Imbert, our new brand boat that cost taxpayers $17.4 million supposed to arrive in April. Today is the 19th of April. Viewers of this program, are we getting our new boat in 2020? Are we getting our new boat in April 2020? How come this hydraulic problem arise? The maintenance crew supposed to check every inch of that boat. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last incident that you saw on television of the boat being stalled, shut down in mid-ocean. So what about if this incident happened again? Look at it. If this incident happened again, ladies and gentlemen, we had a little technical difficulties there, but it have been sorted out. We do apologize for that. Our boat supposed to arrive in April. TNT Spirit hydraulic problems. Now what you are looking at on screen, ladies and gentlemen, is an problem that the boat had last time. that caused that, what you are looking at television. And our boat broke down again. Hydraulic problem. What did the maintenance crew check on the boat? Did they just fix the problem? For 9 months. For 9 months, our boat have been dry docked. Did they just fix the problem and see trial and start back working? So how are we supposed to trust the maintenance crew now who are maintaining the boat? Feel free to call in, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to call in and voice your concern about this boat again. 622-9785, 628-6093. Another incident. Another incident again. Dry dock again. Boat promise, new brand boat promised to reach in April. Today is already the 19th. Already the 19th. And no boat. No sighting of no new boat. I assume in April 2020 we will get it. Supposing this boat comes out again after dry docking, for how long again, and another incident like this take place that is shown on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, what will happen again? Another 9 months dry dock again? We have a call on the line. Caller, good night.
Good evening, Mr. Ali.
Good evening
Mr.
to
Ali,
you.
I don't see why we should be concerned about the boats that travel to Tobago, the TT Spirit, the whatever. Look at what's happening there, and the Trinidad and Tobagoans didn't complain. Imagine if one person had fallen between the crevices of those two boats and the engines and propeller going. They would have been sausage meat, and they don't care. Why should we care? They are going by party politics, and that's fine. The boat is coming, and the boat is coming. Yes, it will be winter in Trinidad next week. This Christmas, we will have snow and winter wonderland in Trinidad. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. And again, people out there, look at them. Somebody said today, politicians, they do an act in Parliament. In Parliament, they put on an act for the people who don't know any better, which is the mass. The mass. Us. And when they come out, they go and witness the games. And Mr. Short, allegedly Short, Mr. Imber, said, and we all witnessed the games at Palisade, and he giggled and smiled and smirked, and the people not noticing. People get up and smell the roses. And again, I call on you, these two governments are not in your interest. Try something new. Try a new party. Try Vasman Barrett, for God's sake. Mr. Ali, have a pleasant night.
Thank you, caller.
Locked on and listening to you.
The reason why I am touching on the boat subject, it have been dry docked for 9 months. And 3 days into sailing, look what happened again. That is why I am touching on the boat. That is why. After 9 months, you can't tell me you couldn't run through the whole boat and give a proper dialysis of that boat, a proper check through. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night, caller.
Yeah, that boat take 9 months, but it's also a new baby boat. They take 9 months to make a baby.
Caller, we order a
It's also
boat.
a new baby boat.
We order a
It's
new
9
brand
months.
boat.
It's also a new baby boat. 9 months to make a baby.
9 months to make a baby. I hear you, caller.
Good.
9 months to make a baby, and after 3 days, where you going to say the handbrake? This is a big issue. Big issue. Big letdown again on the mechanical department now. On the mechanical department. Pen not working? You press the button, alright, it working. You ain't sure if the nib writing about the button working. So you sail the boat again. You have a caller on the line. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Caller?
Yes, hello.
Good night.
I am just calling to say that all these people... Hello? Yes, good night.
Good night. Go ahead, caller.
All these people who saying there's engineers and there's doctors and these... There's a lot of bribe that go on. That's why they don't know half of the work when they have to perform. So that's why you see it have so much of people dying, the boat failing, because they don't know half of the things that they have to do. Because they never complete the exam or the study. Too much of technology. Long ago we used to learn by common sense. So,
And that is right way of saying all the engineers they have. All the engineers, you got to tell me not one of them couldn't check that boat thoroughly. A thorough 9 months you park down. 9 months you ain't move. Nobody couldn't check these things. And this is important things. Hydraulic system. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night. Hello?
Yes, make a contribution.
Yeah, what them people complaining about the boat for? And the Tobago people are making no fuss and them are complaining. Why the Trinidadian only complaining about the boat and ferry for
Because
today?
the Trinidadians go to Tobago to support them.
Huh?
The Trinidadians go to Tobago to support them. I just travel on the boat. So I will complain.
Tobago people making no noise?
That is why I complaining. I just use the boat.
I find the Trinidadian complaining more than the Tobago people.
Well, Tobago can't
people
say
are saying
nothing.
nothing.
Tobago cannot say nothing. You know why? The minister from there. So they can't say nothing. They have to take what they're getting and stay quiet.
And what going on with, I want to ask that next question, what going on with Maxi Coffee? Over 6 months this man, they in Washington. What going on with the taxpayers' money we're mining here?
With who, caller?
Maxi Coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah. Over 6 months now he there in Washington. And he draining the taxpayer of Trinidad and Tobago money.
Well, you see, caller, what I heard, when you're his family, you will do anything, you know. When you're his family, you will do anything to help family. Family is strong. Supposing we had a replay of that incident that happened a couple months back, what would have happened again? And nobody ain't saying nothing. The hydraulic problem is okay, but all they ain't seeing 9 months the boat parked down. 9 months. 3 days into sailing, hydraulic. Hydraulic. And passengers saying sailing was smooth. What about if all your same passengers had to stay outside there for 7 and 8 hours? What would have happened to all you? No food. You ain't sure which if you're going to Tobago or if you're coming to Trinidad, you're just in the water. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night, sir.
Hello?
Yes, make your contribution.
Yes. Every day, we the Trinidadian, they're listening to this station. And the only thing to solve this problem, the business people and the maxi taxi have to side with the public and shut the country down.
That's true.
Because this government is the worst I ever come across in life, and the Minister of Work is a liar. And the other lieutenants in line is lie and forget.
In Venezuela, is millions of people marching, you know. Millions protesting. In the States, when they have protests, it's millions of people. Not 1 and 200 like Trinidad. That's why nothing cannot be done. 200? 300 and that's it. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saieed.
Good night.
Saieed, this government is like a plant we have blight. You know when a plant has blight in it? I don't know what kind of chemical you have to use to spray it, but this is a real everything they touch. Everything they touch.
Everything. Even the rose plant and all dying.
Man, I don't know what kind of chemical you need to spray them. They need a good bath. Bath is not good enough. You have to get some chemical to spray every one of them.
That's true. Where is our new boat? Where is our new boat? After spending all this money, the last we heard of it, it's still going through checking points. So when are we getting it? When will the people of Trinidad be able to travel to Tobago? And when will the people of Tobago be able to travel to Trinidad with cargo back and forth, comfortable? I'm touching on the boat because I'm angry. I'm angry. That is why I'm touching on the boat. After 9 months, where you come and tell me your hand break? 9 months you put on there for you couldn't check. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night, brother. Yeah, you know, a reference I want to draw. You know, the Californians and them, I'm talking about real Californians. Not everything they sing it come to pass. You can remember when you were much man, I call him is Montano? Yeah, Montano, yeah. He sing about Toro, the ball. You can remember when he sang so and he had a clip on it, a kind of thing, you know, Montano.
Yes, I hear you call that.
Yeah, so it come to pass. So when Gypsy sing Captain, the ship is sinking.
That Gypsy.
You understand? You know, long that man sing, going to the market is taking basket. What's your name? You know what I'm talking about. Who listening, they know what I'm talking about.
Caller, let me ask you something.
When Sparrow sing the tune,
yeah.
go taxing. You know Sparrow sing?
Yeah.
You see a sharpening the axe. So when the collector come,
yes.
they collect the income tax. So it's a message of sending.
Caller, let me ask you something.
What's up? You raging bull.
If this boat...
And as I tell you, they can say Kamala, they can say one of UNC, the thief, Powing Court, I say we, because I always like Miss Kamala. As a lady and as a mother, I'll always call Miss Kamala name. I'll always call me Kamala name until I die. She might have the Kamala as Jacqueline tell her, but she's a very good, she's a lady, nice. Her husband always give it her. Any meeting she go to, she husband there. Have a good night. Paying him already with Jersey. Is Ovia and all the Prime Minister work on them with Jersey. Only.
Thank you, caller. If this boat did shut down again, what would the people say this time? That is why I am touching on the boat again. When you have a car and it parked down, you just make sure the mechanic check every single part before you bring it back on the road. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night. Just calling to see you're doing a very good job.
Thank you.
Right.
You're supposed to check every single mechanical part on the boat. This is a boat. It's not working on the road. It's out in the sea. And people feel it's a joke. Like they want a replay of what happened when they had to tote across people like the dead and bodies. It's not a joke. It's all your life out there in the waters. All your life. And if all you ain't care for all your life, who will care for all you? Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Yes. And you know the minister say he bringing a third boat again? I don't know who he's trying to fool.
Well, caller, well, we have our boat supposed to come in April, but apparently it's in April in 2020. Some of you might ask yourself, why Saieed touching on the boat again? Why? But it is high-class slackness by the mechanical department. Slackness. After 3 days of sailing, you will tell me a hydraulic hose? Nah, man. Slackness, total slackness. I saying so. That is slackness. You will carry a car by a mechanic, you will change your disc pad, but you wouldn't check your handbrakes. Oh, that's the kind of mechanic we have working on the boat. You're checking the engine, but you're checking the hydraulics. Caller, good night.
Yeah, hello, good night.
Good night, caller.
Yeah, I just calling to say, what the Minister of Finance is an engineer, why he check the boat?
Caller, you're making me laugh, caller. He sent a crew to buy a boat. And when they done purchase the boat, then they realize upstairs have no toilet. That is the crew he sent to buy a new boat, a new brand boat for Trinidad. That is a crew he sent. Why are touching? Because they're angry. Money spending. Money spending. And apparently like it's spending in vain. Who knows how long this boat will dry dock again for? And when it come back out again, you're coming up with the next problem again. What you gonna tell the people now? Huh? It was a mechanical problem again. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night, caller.
Hello, good night.
Yes, make your contribution there.
You are doing a very good job. Keep up with the good work.
Thank you, caller. Where are you calling from? Caller? Ladies and gentlemen, we are going for a break. And we will hear more about this boat story after this break. Director, take us out.
June 17th, Breaking Dawn, Cooler Cruise, One Boat, Doubles, Chira Chicken, Corns.
What you doing? Voiceover for dramatic effect. Seriously, voice? Seriously? No. Corn soup? No corn soup.
But it's for dramatic effect.
Where the boat? Boys, we need a bigger boat. Ow! What that for?
Dramatic effect.
Stop with the dramatic effects. Where the boat?
Pull your phone, tap the screen.
This June, we're on the Harbour Master C3 Marina. See you there.
Last night I dreamed the rum and I found out.
I said it. I said it.
Go for guys spinner.
I dreamed the rum last night and I...
Close the door. We left out all the cold drinks.
This is Tactical Enterprise, leading wholesalers for all cell phone accessories, cell phone armored cases, auto box cases, tempered glass, memory cards, headphones, chargers, flash drives, and more. Located in Canubia, Trinidad, they supply cell phone store owners wherever they are, in Trinidad and Tobago or across the Caribbean. If you want to get high quality cell phone accessories at the lowest price, then check out Tactical Enterprise in Canubia. They work with and supply small, medium, and large retailers. So give them a call at 716-2900 or email them at tacticalenterprise@hotmail.com. They offer free delivery to any part of Trinidad and Tobago. Tactical Enterprise.
St. Augustine.
You're invited.
This Monday.
It's about you and your future.
At the UNC Monday Night Forum.
At the Bamboo Settlement Government Primary School.
It's about moving from a minimum wage
to a living wage
and getting free education back on track.
It's about making you safer.
It's about fresh ideas and solid experience.
This Monday from 6 p.m. in Bamboo Settlement number 2.
Come out and join us.
This Monday.
It's about taking you and TNT forward.
This Monday night
at the UNC Monday Night Forum.
This Monday night at the Bamboo Settlement Government Primary School in Bamboo Settlement number 2.
Join us and remember, we are UNC and proud.
Introducing Real Talk, hosted by Saieed Ali, businessman and spiritual consultant, every weeknight from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Real Talk gives a voice to you, the public, on issues such as crime, politics, domestic violence, drugs, gang warfare, social development, humanitarian help, and lots more. This program is geared towards making an impact on the lives of our viewers. So tune in, join Saieed Ali and his guests every weeknight from 7:30 to 8 p.m. for Real Talk, right here on Synergy TV, Real TV.
Welcome to Regal Products, a household name since 1960. Regal produces a diverse range right here in TNT, all with the primary focus on high quality, from healthy and tasty nuts and snacks, including cranberries, raisins, sultanas, dates, and prunes, to trail mixes like Cranberry Jubilee, Hawaiian Medley, California Exotic, and South Beach, with nutrition-packed seeds like sunflower and pumpkin, and a tasty nut range which includes almonds, pecans, walnuts, peanuts, cashews, and the newly launched corn nuts. Regal Products, for superb flavor, excellent quality, and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Your original one-stop school shop. Your number one choice for the widest variety of top quality stationery, school books and bags, school shoes and socks, and ready-made uniform. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited is also authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. They're also the home for Sebastian school shirts and pants. Quality you can depend on for generations. And nobody, I mean nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, with 2 locations to serve you. Number 1, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro. Telephone 644-BOOK. That's 644-2665. And number 3, Guaguari Road, Mayaro. Phone 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Ready to serve you because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service.
This is Face the People, the program that's for the people, by the people, and with the people. Can you face it? I love my country.
Ladies and gentlemen, our country is at a crossroads. We now, as citizens of this country, must come together and stand as one in unity for justice, for fair play, to ensure the future generation have a place to call home. I am Harvey R. Boris, the chairman of the Center for Justice. I am indeed the radio ombudsman. I am here standing for the people of this country. We will stand for justice and truth because we are the people. We the people. I love my country.
Do you snore? Are you always tired? Slightly overweight? Lower than normal sex drive? Do you know that these symptoms could be a result of a serious problem that leads to high blood pressure and other related heart problems, as well as the early onset of dementia? You may have sleep apnea. It's estimated that 1 in 4 Trinidadians have sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a very treatable condition that can restore you to that vibrant, outgoing person you once were. And the best part about the test and treatment is it's done in the comfort of your own home and is pain-free. There's absolutely no reason not to get tested, as the treatment is easy, but the consequences of not getting treated are deadly. Call now for a free assessment test or visit our website, isdhealthsolutions.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Real Talk with your host, Saieed Ali. I'm vexed this evening because I could have been traveling on the boat today and we never know what could have happened. I'm vexed this evening. I'm vexed. I don't blame me. I'm vexed this evening because after 9 months, I could have been stranded in the ocean today. Wouldn't I even make it here today, viewers? So that is why I vex, and that is why I touching on the boat. Because nobody want to say nothing. It is okay to be stranded in the ocean. It is okay. Do you people find it okay? For me, it's not. And I'm blasting on national television the mechanical crew for that disaster that happened to that boat. So if you want to come against me, come, no problem. Come, bash me. But sit back and think after 9 months, you expect this? No. No, 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 no. Slackness, high class slackness. Maintenance crew, you're slack. Call her good night.
Good night, good night.
Make your contribution there.
Yes, I feel slackness.
That is what I'm
I
saying.
want to go to Tobago. I just go to with my boat. I can't get to go. I cannot get to go at all.
Call her, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Muruga.
From where?
Muruga.
New Grant?
Muruga.
Mova. Oh, thank you, caller.
Yeah.
High class slackness, people. We have a caller on the line. Caller, good night. Caller?
Hello.
Yes, good night, sir. Make your contribution.
Yeah, good night, good night. Yeah, you know, 2 months, going 3 months now. CPEP workers they get salary as yet.
No salary for CPEP workers?
Yeah, for 2.5 months.
That is a shame.
Yeah.
That is a shame. Caller, we have a caller line. Caller, good night. Caller? CPEP workers not getting money. Minister of Finance release money. At the end of every 30 days, you want your salary in the bank. So why it is these daily paid workers cannot get their money in the bank every fortnight? Why? Why, Mr. Imbert? And I am positively sure if your salary go on an overdue date, I sure you making bacchanal. I definitely sure you're making bacchanal. But CPEP, you mean CPEP have to suffer for their money? Small money and you still have to suffer for it. It's like we coming down in the boat and we shut down in the center of the sea and we suffer in. A mechanical crew saying the boat is good. Sail, test trial, minister on board, and we sailing. This is TNT. This is Trinidad and Tobago. If it was in some other country, let me tell you something, viewers of this program. That whole department would have probably been sent home because of shame and disgrace. Caller, good night.
Again, Mr. Ali, I must compliment you. Excellent program. And I want to tell you why the CPEP workers not getting their salaries. Because they have to behave like the alleged Prime Minister, like a raging bull when he doesn't receive his salary. And likewise, with this so-called alleged brand new, there's nothing brand new about that ship that is coming, you know. We all know it's a second-hand, reused, refurbished, whatever you would like to call it, boat, and it will have the same problem over and over again, allegedly. So we have to behave like the alleged Prime Minister, like a raging bull. What is mine, and I want it. That is how we have to behave. Have a blessed day.
Thank you. But you know, Tanti, I could tell you something, you know. If they behave like a raging bull, they might be sent home, you know. Because they're making noise. Caller, good night. Caller?
Hello, good night.
Good night, sir.
I calling since Easter we booked we ticket to go to Tobago.
Go ahead.
Since Easter we booked we ticket to go to Tobago and we can't go because after 9 months is a after boat coming, not a in boat.
Caller, where are you calling from?
San Fernando.
Thank you, San Fernando.
Yeah.
And that is true. That is true. People have to hire private boat to go to Tobago. I heard that. Private boat to go to Tobago, so somebody making money. Sabotage have to happen somewhere in order for people to make. This is Trinidad. Caller, good night. Caller?
Hello?
Good night, dear. Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night, caller.
Hello?
Caller, good night. Make your contribution.
Okay. Good night, Mr. Ali.
Good night.
In reference to these people workers, they are the maxi taxi drivers who are also haven't been paid for almost 4 months. Mr. Garcia, he isn't listening. I don't know if he has an air or he don't have an air, because they must take the children to school, and they have families to maintain, they have the buses to maintain, and they have to pay their loans, and they are not being paid. I don't know what is happening in this country, sir. We really have a raging bull who don't care about the poor people.
Caller, are you one of those that did not get paid? Caller?
No, my son.
Your friend?
Yes, my son. He has a moxie, and he has a loan. He has a family.
Okay, caller, what you need to do this for me. See if you could get about 4 or 5 of them, and let them call me, and I will bring them on set, and we will highlight their matter.
Oh, okay then. Thank you very much, sir.
No problem there. This is a platform for the people. It was designed by me for the people. I will voice your complaint. I will voice it. Let our international friends know what is taking place in Trinidad. So, Mr. Rohan Sinanan, what is going to be the report now on this boat now? What is the next report on this boat? Caller, good night.
I come to make a report to this CPEP. They ain't paying.
No CPEP.
Not saying, honey, they're not paying.
No pay for CPEP.
No, they're not paying at all.
Caller, you work in CPEP?
They ain't paying none. They ain't paying none. And they only getting pay slip and die false thing. I mean, okay.
Or call a organize a crew and all come in. Get in touch with me.
That's not right.
I will highlight your problems. Come on, Seth. Let the nation know what is going on. Boat problem, fake medicine problem, hospital problem. Now, no money for CPEP. Just imagine. Low income. A low income and you can't get paid. But people in authority, if your salary go 2 and 3 days overdue, is a bacchanal. Mr. Rowley, what did you say? When you work, I want my money. Isn't that your word, Mr. Rowley? Well, these CPEP people want their money. We have a call. Caller, good night. CPEP people want their money. The other night, CPEP people want their money. Audio, guys. Caller, mute the television, please.
Hello? Yeah, hello?
Yes, make your contribution.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, make your contribution, caller.
Yeah, boy. You see how they sabotage the school and thing?
Yes.
They sabotage the boat.
Well, caller, money have to spend somewhere, you know. They have to find some way to spend the money.
Yeah, they sabotage the boat. Just like how they sabotage the school and everything, nothing could happen.
Caller, where you calling from?
Sabotage it, huh?
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from St. Charles.
St. Charles?
Yeah.
St. Charles lockdown.
Oh, yeah, all of them fellas getting kicked back with this thing, boy.
Big
all
kickback.
Making money out of this. Every time it break down, is money costing.
Yes, yes.
The public and the taxpayers.
That is what I say,
everybody
caller.
getting their cut.
Tonight, I'm blasting the mechanical crew. They're supposed to do a better job. They're supposed to check that boat front to back, top to bottom, inside to outside. But after 9 months, you just fix a problem and you sail it again. That is what I've vexed for. That is the reason why I am hotting up that topic tonight. We are not fools. We are not fools. As I say, it's not about UNC, it's not about PNM, you know, but it's about the raw facts. It's about real talk. What would people say if they had a replay of the boat shutting down in the sea again? Thank God it's only a hydraulic problem. What about, ladies and gentlemen, with that hydraulic problem that they encountered, if that caused that boat to stall, what next? Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night. You know, just I think about, brother, I feel it's time for we really take the streets, you know. We are not pelt no bottle, we are not pick up no stone. We ain't doing nothing. Because, we can't allow to wait for our next election to call, you know. I believe this is too much to talk. I'm ready. It's too much to talk, brother. It's too much to talk, and it's a government come. It's the wickedest thing. It's a man went up for a man from Doug Martin went up for with Mr. Robinson, and he won Eric Williams' seat. I want to talk about the hard places, and I just want to just to the point. Mr. Guerra from Doug Martin.
Yes.
And he said he went up, and he did with the parliament, he did with us, he did with us, and the only thing we're thinking is when Abu Bakr is try to overthrow the government. And he mentioned that Dr. Williams never give the people a love until, the area, Dr. Williams, and he win that, a man from Doug Martin win that seat. And he said, a fellow interviewing him, or whoever, a woman or whatever, and he said, the people never get the trouble of a Kobo. And like if he tell the person, he said, what's the meaning of that? He said, because no job hold. Come on, my man. Come on, my man, people, man. Dr. Williams, Jara from the Gomaton, win that seat, win Dr. Williams' seat.
Yeah.
And Dr. Williams always only offer the people of whatever. And he gives them the job on of a Kobo. And that's it.
Thank you, caller. Why won't the people of Trinidad and Tobago say something? Are you all afraid of getting muzzled? I am not. That is why I choose to highlight back the topic of the boat. That is why. Because I'm angry and I'm vexed. And they cannot touch me. They cannot touch me. That's the best part about it. You can't get under my skin because I know how to take you out from under my skin. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Where are you calling from there?
Hello?
Yes, good night. Where are you calling from?
Tawakit.
Tabakit locked in. Make your comment there. Hello? Caller?
Hello?
Yes, make your contribution there. Caller, mute your television and make your comment. Trinidad and Tobago. I can't tell all you smell the coffee because the scent gone. All you only holding the cup like this. Stand up. Get up. Where the Tobago callers? All are proud of the boat? All you can't come to Trinidad to do business? No cargo going back and forth? Is that what you all like? That is what you voted for. A change. I am not a PNM, I am not a UNC. But we're talking about real talk. It's a life we live in. Caller, good night.
Yeah, you still making false deal? Yeah.
Make a contribution, caller.
No, I'm asking you if you still I have some deal to make.
Caller, you there? Tobago, all call in. Let me hear what you all have to say. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night. Hi, my first time caller. I'm calling from St. Augustine.
Thank you, caller, and welcome to Real Talk. Make your contribution there.
Yeah, hi. I'm calling from St. Augustine.
Thank you for
I'm a
calling
first-time
in.
caller. My heart bleeds for the citizens of my country. No boat, no hospital, no children hospital. I think what we need to do is to take to the streets now. I mean, we are frustrated now. Thank you. Bye.
They like it so. They like it so. When time to vote, you're going and you're jumping. I promise you this and I promise you that and I promise you the next. And as you reach into power, you forget the promise. According to Colin Imbert, they ain't riot yet. Colin Imbert, if Trinidad start to riot, you might leave your jacket and run. You might leave your jacket and run because they're going to nail you for raising gas price and diesel price. I know what I'm talking about. I ain't bashing you, but I know what I'm talking about. They ain't riot yet. They ain't riot because the boat break down. They ain't riot because they nearly die in the sea. And they ain't riot yet. Food price up, but they ain't riot. Let's use some strong words. Strong words. Don't pray for riot in Trinidad. Look what's going on in neighboring country, Venezuela. Look what is taking place right there. Riot. Well, I hear they want to buy water cannon. So when riots start, they will bring it out and they will spray it on the people. Taxpayers' money again. Caller, good night.
Yes, calling for the program that I'm seeing here. Is it live?
Yes, it is live. Make your contribution.
Well, I'm calling to make my contribution.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, caller.
Would you remember that there was... do you remember? Yes, I'm talking. Do you remember during that THA election when there was supposed to be a boat from... a Calcutta boat coming in from India?
Yes.
All right, you remember that. And you kept seeing that the PNM replaced Kamla Prasad Bisesa. Do you believe that our treatment in Tobago would have been as bad by Kamla if she had remained in office? We would never have been treated like dogs like this man Rowley. Rowley is nothing else but a black Jew, treating the black people, Tobagonians and everybody else like dirt.
Thank you, caller. Riot. Caller, good night. Tobago, call in and say something. Let me hear what you think about this situation with the boat again. I am vexed. I am angry. This slackness must stop. Engineers, all the brains you have, you couldn't let the mechanical crew sweep through the whole boat? And I'm sure if they did that, they would have found that problem. So the boat would have been sailing back and forth properly. Proper sailing. Proper sailing, ladies and gentlemen. Now, no cargo from Trinidad to Tobago again. For how long? We, the people, don't know. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Where are you calling from there?
Lavantel.
Make your contribution, Lavantel.
We need a new Prime Minister. We need to get rid of Rowley.
According to Imbert, they ain't riot yet. Apparently, the people have to riot for the Prime Minister to change. Caller, good night.
Tell me.
Caller? Caller?
Yes. Yes.
Make your contribution.
Yes, what I'm saying is if Miss Kamala was in power, what would have been, and this was happening, would have been in the country? I would like to know. If they would have stayed quiet.
If Kamala was running this country, it would have been better. By facts.
I know, but the people would have been quieter.
Well, they wanted a change. They wanted a change from good to going down the hill. They didn't like on top of the hill. They didn't like water in the pipe. They didn't like cheap groceries.
True.
They didn't like money on time. They didn't like newborn babies, mom getting a little stipend. They didn't like that. Like I said, I am not UNC, I am not PNM, but I'm talking real talk. Real talk. Who vex loss? This is real talk. And this is the reality of what's happening in Trinidad. My eyes are not blind. It's not blind. And I will stand and talk. And nobody ain't coming to muzzle this mouth. And I am proud to say it. I am proud to say it. Today is the boat. Tomorrow you're going to hear something with our next minister again. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good.
Caller?
Yeah, good night.
Good night. Make your contribution. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, come from Yarrow.
Make your contribution, my arrow.
Yeah, we were saying too, remember, it's a mechanical thing, so the boat could have failures too, so.
Caller, understand what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying, caller? You have your boat parked up 9 months, right? You have a mechanical crew. If you put your car in the garage to change your foot brakes, you wouldn't check your hand brakes one time?
Yeah, correct what you said.
That's what I'm telling you. You have a mechanical crew.
Yeah.
Go through the entire boat. Is the ocean you're going in? Supposing that boat pick up a leak now, what will happen?
You're quite true, but I was saying too, remember, it's mechanical, so the thing can fail. We don't know how thorough they do it.
Caller, understand, I understand what you're saying. It's a mechanical problem. But don't you think if it had checked through the boat, you would have picked up that?
Yeah, not totally acceptable, but these things happen. So we have to watch it a little bit too. And the side of safety, they hold up all hour. So we go watch it.
Yeah, but after 9 months, look what come on happen. 3 days into sailing.
Yeah, we go watch it still, man. We get them a lie.
Well, we could just watch and see. But tomorrow you might hear something again. But thank you for calling in, my arrow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Real Talk with Saieed Ali. We have a call on the line?
Yeah, good night.
Good night, sir. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Degamar, sir.
Welcome, Degamar.
That new boat, well, supposedly new boat that's coming down.
Yes.
Right? By the time that boat reach, you know they'll have to put it on dry dock, right? you don't buy a new vessel and seal it 55,000 miles. You don't know how much 1,000 miles.
True.
I'm not a maritime expert, but that boat was supposed to be on a barge, or they have ships that is sink and they put it on top of it and bring it down closest point, and then you could say you have a new boat. We have a foreign used new boat because by the time it reach the miles,
true,
the miles on it. You understand where I'm coming from, right? When you buy a new vehicle, they just shoot it from there to the storage, and then you get it in the showroom. This boat put in thousands of nautical miles on it.
Yes.
And Mr. Imbert and his advisors not seeing or hearing, they're not asking nobody for a little advice on that.
No.
And then have an attitude, have an arrogant attitude. I want to hear, I want to see what's taking place.
Caller, they sent a crew to look at the boat and they didn't even go on top because after they purchased the boat, then they realized they had no toilet on top. That's our next bacchanal. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Saieed Ali. This is Real Talk. You can find us on Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed. You can even look us up on YouTube, Real Talk with Saieed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a crisis and you want to highlight it, call me on my private cell number. It is on screen. Callers who are calling my phone during the program, please call in studio and voice your complaint. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. See you tomorrow night, right here, same place, same time, Synergy TV. Take us out, director.